Well, today I want to share something that has really become a core principle in my life, and I know other people have been using in theirs as a really effective tool to be able to make things happen that they want in life. Small steps over none was actually a hashtag that I came up with on Instagram after realizing one night when I was going to bed that I hadn't done my weights for the day. And it's about 10 p.m. and you know how you have an inner resistance to a thing that isn't maybe even a thought level, but you know that some sort of exchange has gone on inside. I caught myself in the moment and I thought, time yourself, because how long is it honestly going to take and why am I resisting this? So pressed the timer, picked up the weights. It took 3 minutes. And that moment for me was one in which I realised if on any given day you're not doing the weights, it's not because you don't have time, it's because you don't want to. Small steps over none starts to look for ways in which to make things happen. It breaks down your inner resistance to thing at a thought level. It's like your reticular activating system inside that starts to look out for ways to make things happen. So when you have a core principle of I'm going to take small steps over none in my life, what it looks like practically, let's take exercise, because this time of year, let's face it, it's going to be surfacing a lot with New Year on the way. You may have said to yourself, if I'm going to have an exercise habit, it needs to look like this. It needs to look like going to the gym, which means getting in the car, driving, doing the gym session. I'm going to get sweaty, shower, drive back. And in your mind, the exercise habit that you need to have is this 2-hour period of time. I haven't got time, and so it doesn't happen. Taking a small step on any given day, say on a day when you can't go to the gym, i.e. you can make no steps, a small step would look like, can I just leave the front door now and go for a half-hour circuit, walking around near where I live? That would be some exercise rather than no exercise. I realised a few years ago that 8 years into my walking habit, the reason it stuck was because I set the bar low. And one thing I help clients with, and often we think it's the simple things that we shouldn't need help with, but often when we're busy and we've got life happening, it is the small stuff that we need help with. If you can't run, can you walk? If you haven't got an hour, have you got half an hour? You know, it goes across the board of your life. What I'm going to do actually is link a blog post that I wrote a little while ago that I actually keep updating with various examples in different areas of life that you can take small steps over none, from personal development and I've never got time to read in the book, which means can you read 5 pages, to I've never got time to go and visit, hang out with these people. Okay, can you at least just start with sending them a text, so rather than no contact, you make some contact, yeah? I felt this post would be helpful today because at this time of year, when we are looking towards New Year, new habits, some of us, things that you may have written off in the past because I can't sustain this, I can't sustain that. I think if we set the bar low enough and we made it so idiot-proof for ourselves and so basic that it could happen, that we would actually fulfill way more things because we were willing to take a small step over no steps. So I hope that's been helpful. Remember this week, when you feel resistance to a thing, if you could take a small step over no step, what can you make happen? Here's to a great week and I'll see you soon.
Well, if you like the sound of small steps as being the way to make anything happen in life, and you've really got some old patterns that you just know you need to break as we go into 2020, then why not get in touch for a risk-free 30-minute chat? Hit the link in profile or you can find me on the website.